Let's go to a big potential in, and let's go to the Western Bulldogs, because Adam Treloar, he is coming off some sensational season, Josh. The first time he'd got an All-Australian blazer. We've barely seen him this year. Is he available? Will Luke Beveridge select him for Thursday night footy thanks to Coles?
He will, Sarah. Lock him in. Adam Treloar will return tomorrow night at Marvel Stadium. Huge in and a big decision because, as you touched on, played just the one game this year. He's had 3 or 4 calf strains since he became an All-Australian last year. Didn't do a pre-season, didn't come back until round 8. Did his calf again the following week ahead of that trip to Darwin. But now he is good to go. So he comes straight back in. I thought maybe they might bring him back through the VFL. He's never played a game in the VFL.
He's a Rolls Royce. Bring him in.
And he won't play a game in the VFL this weekend. He'll be at Marvel Stadium upstairs tomorrow night.
So that's a good selection news story. But let's get to a great one, and let's take it to a great one at Hawthorn, because we haven't seen Sam Butler since round 5 at AFL level last year. And Josh, we know he had this horrific injury. This is a great comeback story.
I think this is the great story of the round when it comes to selections here. Sam Butler hasn't played AFL in 418 days. That's the incident in the VFL at the end of April last year. He broke both bones in his leg, so it was a complete wipeout last year. He did a great pre-season. He's had a great start to the year at VFL level. In the last 3 weeks, they've moved him into the midfield and he's gone 31 disposals 3 weeks ago, 42 disposals a fortnight ago, 29 on the weekend against Collingwood, and most importantly, Chad, he had 11 tackles, which was crucial given what Hawthorn are producing at the moment. You played in that game last year at Box Hill. That was your comeback game from your Achilles. What do you remember about that incident? Because it was a big delay in the game.
Yeah, it was a pretty gruesome injury, and it actually reminded me a lot of the Tom Mitchells. I was at both those situations, and both broke their legs. And I think for Butler, it's actually really, I suppose, great to see him back and playing his best footy. I love that he's playing on ball now, because obviously he was a forward beforehand, but I hope that they play him as a midfield if he does come into the side. And for me, he's got a great, I suppose, brother to look at who just came back from injury in Dan Butler, who kicked 4 on the weekend. So hopefully we get to see him in the midfield and dominating, and it's great to see a player come back from injury.